Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Gail. In this video, we are going to take a look at the mailing list tool available on your website. This tool is a simple way to send email messages to people who have expressed interest in joining your group, or perhaps are interested in activities your group may offer to non-members. Before we explore setting up your mailing list tool, let's go ahead and make it available on your website public page so we can see how it functions. I have open here my website's public homepage, and you can see that there is no link to a mailing list sign up anywhere on the page. There's nothing in the top menu, and there's no widget that allows people to sign up. To fix that, we'll go back to our admin site and click on Navigation in the left sidebar menu. Another way to get there is to click on Appearance and then click on Navigation. On the navigation page, we can see all the tools available to use in the orphaned window. Tools are in bold type so that they're easy to see. So here is the mailing list tool. We're going to left click and drag it over to the top navigation window and place it at the bottom of the list of items already displayed in the top navigation. As always, we'll publish our new navigation arrangement. And when we go back to our website homepage and refresh, we can now see that the mailing list sign up is in the top navigation. And there it is. If you are comfortable with widget design, you can also add a mailing list sign up to a widget on your public homepage. Right now we have two widgets displaying on our public homepage. We have upcoming events, which is a calendar that's available to the public, and we also have a My Signups widget. There are several ways to accomplish this, but perhaps the easiest and most straightforward way is to create an editor widget on your public homepage which invites visitors to your website to sign up for the mailing list. To do this, back on your admin page, we'll click on Pages and then Homepage Designer. Make sure that you are working on your public homepage designer. A good place to put a mailing list invite is right at the top. So we'll add a new row, first of all, and then we'll add a new widget to that row. The default type of widget is the announcement type widget. We're going to change this to an editor widget, and we're just going to put some text in our widget. If we click on Settings, you'll come to the text editor page here. And I'm just going to go over to a Word document that I have, and I'm just going to copy some text I've prepared for this widget. So I'll come back over here and I'll paste my text in there. You'll also notice that I have hyperlinked the mailing list link here. I have highlighted it and turned it red. I've also pasted into the link area the URL for the mailing list link that's in the top menu bar. So they can either click here on the mailing list link right in the widget, or they can click on the top menu bar. I'll show you what that looks like. The other thing you can do is change the new widget line here to say something like join our mailing list. Alright. Widget design saves automatically, so we should be able to go over now to our training website, and if we refresh, we'll see now that we now have a widget on the top row here that is an invitation to join our mailing list. If they click on the mailing list link right here, because we hyperlinked it, they will come to the mailing list sign up form. Also, they can just click here up in the top menu bar for mailing list. Let's go back to admin now and take a more in-depth look at the mailing list tool and see how best to set it up. On our admin page, we'll click on Tools, and then we'll click on the mailing list. It automatically opens to the email page, but we are going to start with Settings. So we'll click on Settings, and on the mailing list settings page, we'll explore several areas that we can control to help us set up our mailing list. First of all, we'll take a look at the Override Mailing List Homeschool Group Name. By default, this area will contain the name that you've been given to your homeschool group. Mine in this case is Training-GR, but I've changed that to Buttercup Hill Academy because that's actually the name that displays on my public homepage. The process description is defaulted to simply sign up. You can change or override that to something like mailing list sign up if you choose. These first two areas of your mailing list settings make up part of the confirmation message at the bottom of the emails that folks who have signed up for your mailing list will receive. If we go over to our email account, we'll take a look at a mailing list sign-up confirmation. And you'll see down here at the bottom of the email, they are asked to click on the following link to finish the mailing list sign-up process from Buttercup Hill Academy. Right here is where the two fields occur that we just filled out. The next area of settings that we'll look at is our sign-up page message. You can edit that message here. This is the message that appears at the top of the sign-up page when folks click on your link to sign up for your mailing list. We'll take a look at that over on our public homepage. If we click on the mailing list link, we'll see here our message. Please fill out the form below to be added to our mailing list, and so on and so forth. The next area is the thank you page, and this is the message that occurs after folks click the sign up button. When you are finished with your settings, don't forget to save your changes before moving on. Before we go through the process of signing someone up just to see how this works, let me take you over to the Manage List. You'll see right here that we have 3 people who have apparently registered or sent in the mailing list form. This particular one here on the bottom, you'll notice that they have opted in by clicking on the link at the bottom of the email they received. You'll also notice that they've opted out already, which means that in an email that was sent, they clicked to opt out. These 2 people have sent in the form and they have opted in, so they will receive any emails that you send out through the mailing list. Alright, let's go over to the public page and let's just see how this works. If you click on either the link here in the widget or in the link in the top menu bar, you'll be opened up to the mailing list form to fill out. You'll notice that there's only 3 fields that are actually required, although they can fill in the other fields. The 3 fields they have to fill in is the first name, and the last name, and the email address. Alright, once that's done, they can click on the I'm Not a Robot section here, and then they can click Sign Up. So here's the message that they'll receive right away when they've signed up, and it's the thank you message that we created for them signing up to the mailing list, and a little bit of information there. But at the bottom it says an email has been sent to your address. You must click on the link in the confirmation email in order to finish the process of signing up. So in order to do that, I'm going to go over to my email, and we'll see right here is the confirmation email that came with that sign up. So if we take a look at it, we'll see here again the thank you message that we created in our settings, and you'll notice here it says please click the following link to finish the mailing list sign up process from Buttercup Hill Academy. So we'll click that link to finish the sign up process. And now we see the confirmation message that they have been added to the mailing list and will now receive emails from your group. Back on our admin page now, we can take a look at our mailing list, and we can see right here Susan James has submitted the form and received the email and opted in to join the mailing list. Let's send an email to our mailing list to see how this works. We'll go back to our email page. Just like any other email, you give it a subject. We'll say registration opens soon. And then your email. Thank you for your interest in our co-op. We are on break for the summer. Please check back in late August for registration information. Okay, just something like that. Thank you. All right, whoops. Okay, thank you. All right, so we're just going to send that quick little email. And I just want you to notice down here too that if you happen to have PDF files or any other text type files or any kind of thing that you would like to send along with your message, you can choose those files right here and attach them to this email. Pretty standard. All right, so let's send this message now. And you'll notice it says your message has been sent to 4 recipients. One of the recipients for the message will always be your group's admin email. All right. So if we go back to email, we're going to check here and see if we received that email. And here it is. Thank you for your interest in our co-op. We are on break for the summer. Please check back in late August for registration information. Thank you. The other thing I wanted you to see about this, though, is that once they opt in and are signed up, any email that you send out will always include at the bottom of the email the option to unsubscribe at any time just by clicking on this link. So if we click on this link, again, it asks, are you sure that you no longer want to receive emails from Training GR at this email address? And we'll say yes. And it says you've now been removed from the mailing list. If we go back to our admin page, and we'll go to Manage List, you can tell right there, now we have a new opt-out, and so this particular person right here is the one who just received the email and just opted out. When our message before said that it was being sent to 4 recipients, we had 4 listed here, but remember, this particular person had already opted out, so they did not receive the message. If you leave your opt-out people in your list, they won't receive your message. You can delete them if you want to, just to clean up your list so it doesn't get so long. You can just press the delete button and get rid of them, or you can leave them there. So now if we send another email out, only these 2 recipients will actually receive it. So that's your website's mailing list tool in a nutshell. If you need further assistance, the best way to get in touch with us with a question is to go to your admin page and go to your Tech Support Center and create a ticket. Also, I'd like to point out to you that we do have other YouTube videos available on our channel now that explain a great variety of the tools that are available on your website. Thanks for watching.